Hi, this is Dale Guiducci with ERA Credit Services, and a lot of people might be thinking right now or asking themselves the question, should I worry about my credit score in a bad economy? I mean, this economy is not doing well. Even though interest rates are low, home prices are, skyrocketing still, and it just seems like the economy is doing well. It's not. A lot of people have lost their jobs, still suffering from unemployment. So the question again is, should I bother fixing my credit in a bad economy? Well, we're going to address that right here in this video. I'll be right back. Hi, welcome back. So the question, should I even worry about my credit score in a bad economy? And maybe there's a lot of other things financially that you're concerned with, like keeping your income flowing in and paying your monthly bills. But in order to answer that question, I think one of the best things we can possibly do is look back at the last recession. And maybe some of you are young and don't really remember or weren't deeply impacted by the last recession. But the last recession, they call it the Great Recession, happened in 2008. And what's interesting about that is that we started our credit repair business, ERA Credit Services, in 2012. So the impact of that recession in 2008, although the economy started picking up again in late 2009, 2010, was deeply felt into 2013, 14, 15, and beyond. It takes a while for people to recover from something like that. So our business started booming almost right away because there were so many people that needed help with their credit score. So many people that were using their credit cards to float money to keep their businesses alive, to keep their households alive, that sort of thing. So should you fix your credit while we're in a recession, while we're in a bad economy? And we are, just make no question about that. Unemployment is still high. It's not as high as it was a year ago, and I'm filming this in February of 2021. So a year ago, March, April of last year, unemployment skyrocketed. It didn't, but it hasn't fully recovered. Things are not good with the economy, and certain blips on the radar, such as if interest rates increase a little bit, it's going to dramatically affect the housing market, which is going to dramatically affect the rest of the economy. So you absolutely should pay attention to your credit score right now. Here's another reason why. Because in a recession or in a bad economy, opportunities arise, right? So let's say the housing market doesn't sustain itself for the next 5 years, maybe in the next 6 months or a year or 18 months, something happens in the housing market where prices start coming down, which if you think about it, that is logical. Because every 10 to 15 years throughout our history that's occurred. That the real estate market is a roller coaster ride, and we're at the top of that roller coaster ride. Maybe there's a little bit more height to gain with the real estate market, but at some point it's going to come tumbling down. And if you have a bad credit score when it starts coming tumbling down, you can't take advantage of the opportunities. So the fact of the matter is you want to prepare yourself the best possible way. You want to budget yourself, right? Not overspend right now thinking that everything's so great. You want to budget yourself and put as much money away as you possibly can and prepare for these things. But you also want to take a look at your credit score. Now, with a credit score, I just want to tell you that a lot of people think, well, if I just try to get I've got negative items on my credit report, and if I just try to get those off, or they're frustrated because they can't get them off or what have you, and they never look at the positive side of the credit score ledger, if you will. In other words, there's a lot of things that even if you might have negative items, we can try to get those off. Yes, that's what we do. But even if those items can't be removed for whatever reason, because of the kind of accounts that they are, and they're new accounts, and we can get on the phone and I'll explain all that to you, and they're logical and reasoning behind whether items have a high probability of getting removed or a low probability. But let's set that aside for a second and let's look over here at the positive side. We don't just look at negative items and see if we can get them removed. I mean, again, that's great, but we also have other ways. So if you're in need of a boost to your credit score, then give us a call, right? You can go to our website. I'll put a link in the description below to go to our website. You can read all about our services, certainly, but book a phone appointment. At the top of every single page, right up at the top, it says book a phone appointment. Now, why do we want to talk to you? We're not here to sell you. We want to talk to you because credit score and credit repair services are not a one size fits all. Like what is good for you might not be good for somebody else. What's good for somebody else, you might need something different. So we want to talk with you. We want to find out your specific situation and cater something directly to you. And of course, we'll share with you the pricing. What we do is we explain, we inform you, right? So that you can make what? An informed decision. We're not here to sell you. We just want you to be able to take all the information in and do the right thing for your situation. And listen, if what we do, we feel after speaking to you isn't the right thing for you, we'll tell you. Like that's how candid we are and open and transparent we are, because we want happy customers, and we always have happy customers, and we'd love you to be a happy customer as well, or not a customer at all. So go to our website, book a phone appointment. Let's get on the phone. Let's talk about your situation and see what we can do to not only improve your credit score, but prepare you for what lies ahead. Have yourself a great day. Top is up.